So, how was your day? Ladies and gentlemen, Aka-san's Honest Reactions. I am Aka-san, and about 7,000 something views and 72 dislikes later, I'm back, ready to react. Sorry about that, Tyrone. Nevertheless, so the Batman vs Superman teaser has premiered, and it went through, and I uploaded, and as expected, I don't actually remember anything that I reacted upon or anything like that. I don't remember anything that I said, actually. Not much, but I do kind of remember this gut mixed confusion when I was writing, when I was on my way to work and it was uploading, and then how many messages? Hold on. 400, actually more, over that. But over 500 something 500 emails or so later, because I checked some of them to read it, I got the reaction to my reaction, and I actually even got one really personal message, private message, about my reaction, and very Elsa-like, saying that in terms of my hate for Ben Affleck, I need to just let it go. I'm sorry, Elsa. That's not how it worked. God damn it. Shit. It's my Batmobile. Anyways, so I want to watch my reaction again, but then I noticed that the Knight, another very big Batman fan, is going to watch my reaction. So we're going to do a little bit of a reaception. Just bringing it back just for a little bit, because I got a lot of stuff I need to say, but let me see first what everybody, I'm very curious what you guys thought of my reaction. Yeah, here we go. Let's go. Knight, take us away.
Guys, I have to do it. Out of all the reactors that would be reacting to this video, I had to watch Aka-san's. I have to, because he, out of everyone, had to be the most anticipated for this. So his
most nervous
himself, I feel, would be an event. It would be a pay-per-view.
This is true.
Match caliber to see his review of.
This is true. Sorry about that, Knight. But I just wanted to mention that my Twitter went crazy, and all I did was post a screen cap of me working on iMovie, uploading. Everybody knew what the fuck was going on, and I remember getting somebody replied on my Twitter and was just like, "The day has finally come," or something like that. It was pretty goddamn dope. I did like that one. "The day has finally arrived," or something like that. That was pretty dope. Yeah. All right, let's continue. Sorry about that.
Batman and Superman. I can only imagine, and I'm highly curious what he has to say now that it is finally out there. I want to see, because I hope he isn't shattered. I hope he's still good. I don't know, crime fighters. We have to see what he's gonna be like. We gotta experience this with him. All right, so let's see.
Shit was gonna happen. Ladies and gentlemen, Aka-san's Honest Reactions. I'm Aka-san. I should have known this was gonna happen. The trailer just went up through WB. Fuck the bullshit. I had a dope intro I was gonna edit for you guys.
I really did.
But I'll just save it for another time. I should have known.
But I'm thinking about how to fix that now. Yeah.
Unscripted, unchallenged.
Tired as fuck.
Batman versus Superman. Dawn of Justice official teaser trailer.
I look like I got punched in the eyes.
I'm gonna be late for work, by the way. Probably. I'm gonna keep it short.
I was not, though.
No, man.
Just made it.
like I said, you're probably gonna one of two reactions. Either I'm gonna be blown away, or I'm gonna be like, what? Are we ready?
I was in between.
Are we ready? Let's do it.
No, man, it was leaked. It was gonna be leaked.
I'm getting nervous again watching myself.
I'm nervous for him.
So am I. I'm nervous for myself too.
That the most powerful man in the world should be a figure of controversy. We, as a population on this planet, have been looking for a savior.
We're talking about a being whose very existence
I did like that shot.
is our own sense of
I knew it. I thought the Superman shit was dope.
Human beings have a horrible track record of following people with great power.
And absolute power corrupts absolutely chaos.
Maybe he's just a guy trying to do the right
That shit was great.
Devils don't come from hell. They come from the sky.
The world has been so caught up with what he can do that no one has asked what he should do.
That's how it starts.
This is where,
The fever, the rage,
yeah,
powerlessness.
this is where it started going downhill. Yeah, I can see in my face. The doubt started happening. Here we go.
Tell me, do you bleed? You will.
The boys?
Oh my god, yep. That was it. Yep. I was speechless at that point.
Same face I did, man. You got the same face.
Yeah. I didn't even know what to say because I knew you guys were gonna get so disappointed at that time. Just one more time. I had to let it try to absorb. Yep.
Isn't really surprising that the most powerful man in the world should be a figure of controversy. We, as a population on this planet,
Had to switch sides after that.
This shit is good right here.
They are not telling us the truth.
I don't know what was up with the ICP fans in the back. Fine. Yes, I know I'm late.
human beings have a
I get that.
record of following people with great power.
And absolute power
This is
corrupts
dope.
absolutely chaos.
Maybe he's
This,
just a guy
that's real nice.
better now, don't we?
That was a good scene.
Don't come from hell. Well, they're warning how they come from the sky.
The world has been so caught up.
I don't know, guys.
No one has asked what he should
Everything it was so smooth.
Some of these lines feel a little cheesy.
I agree with you, Akasan. Directly from the comics. Unfortunately, Frank Miller comics. That's the big problem.
This guy.
Now I know. Now I know why everybody's mad at me. About Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck fans are mad at me. I didn't even remember that I said that.
Who is? Oh, that was Batman. Okay.
Shit! Loading. So, the other thing while this shit's going, the other thing I was gonna say was the one scene, I'm still not catching that one scene with Batman, regular costume Batman, coming through the flames or whatever. I mean, I vaguely remember it processing through my brain, but even right now watching it, it's like, everybody's like, oh man, you didn't see that? You didn't like that one? I thought it was cool, but you know, my one thing about that is a jacked up Batman is not, it's not my Batman. Like, look, the dude has to be fit for reals, but just a Frank Miller, bulky brute, hulking brute. There's just so many things wrong with that on so many levels in this day and age, current media. The Dark Knight Returns, it was a good comic in that time period. There's a lot, you know, there's been so many other good Batmans, incarnations, Scott Snyder's run, so, fuck, man. It's just like, look, even the new 52 Batman, it's just like, look, you gotta be the physical peak. Nightwing is a very good example as well. He's not a bulking brute. Like, the whole hulking like the brute thing with the cape back. Like, I even had that problem with the Batman game, the Arkham Knight stuff. I had a problem with that one a lot. Like, I always felt like if he walks, he needs to be part of the shadows, be a ghoul, a fucking ghoul, man. Like, the cape should encompass him, not Spawn and shit. But for the video game, I always felt like, okay, they're doing it for the video game. I mean, for the video game, it would be fucking retarded if he was like just this black shadow the whole time and you never saw like the. So, anyways, though, all right, I don't know what's going on with the Knights video, but hold on. That's good. Okay. See? Why are all you guys fucking with me? I like that one part where he came out of the fire. I thought that was good.
Alright, Oliver Queen.
Yeah, that part.
That part was kind of cool. The tone, the voice. Kind of jigsaw.
Ooh.
I need some time to think about this one, guys.
Alright.
My honest reaction is... In short, I love what they did with Superman. That shit was perfect. They're coming off of Man of Steel and all that. I like that. Some of that shit's a little too comic booky and shit, though.
Those... why are they worshipping him?
Forced or whatever.
That part's a little strange.
XL, like, did something really good, like...
Nothing, right?
I thought he did something really dope with the trailer, or maybe that's gonna be the IMAX one that's being shown or whatever.
Right? Okay, I was on point.
Batman sounds like he's using a voice processor thing like Oliver Queen and Arrow. Not as bad, but yeah. But honestly, guys, it might take a while for me to get over Ben Affleck. Because I see Ben Affleck, I don't see Bruce Wayne. Okay, when I see Superman, I saw fucking Superman.
People agree with me.
Bruce Wayne, I saw Ben Affleck. So
with his fucking derp face.
That's gonna be a hard thing to get over. Like, oh man, that's. We'll see. Sorry about that, guys. I knew it. So one way or the other, I'm kind of in between, right? The Superman shit looked really good, though, for real. So that part, perfect. Fucking Batfleck.
Okay, now I.
All right, I'm out. No more outro. Peace, guys. Shit.
See, okay. Now I understand why some of you guys are jumping on me.
See, we have a lot of similar beliefs.
Alright, Knight.
No, I'm not crazy. When I see Ben Affleck, I don't see Batman or Bruce Wayne, I see fucking Jilly.
I barely see an actor.
That's what I see.
I barely see an actor. That's the problem.
He sees it. I know you guys see it. I know you guys see it. I know you guys see it.
He doesn't transform the role.
Like I said, this movie, I don't know how to, I'm not with it, but
I'm not against it.
See it. And I hated the voice at the end. Like I said, it sounded like a processor. He sounded, it wasn't organic. It was just weird, you know? But guys, alright, that was fun. It was everything I expected. I knew he would be kind of, you know, on the fence about it, you know? We share kind of similar views, so I knew that would kind of happen. So until the next reaction,
hey,
in the Batcave, it's the night. on the road to 1,000 subscribers in Crime Fighters.
Don't jack my lines, man. Actually, I can't even use it anymore, so maybe you can have it. I don't know. Until the next reaction. Yo, okay, the other thing I was gonna say, regarding the voice though, when I thought about it some more, if based on what we've seen in this trailer, if it's just the mechanical Batman, the armored up Batman, maybe that's cool. That's cool if he does it. You know, actually, to be honest, especially with my thing with Affleck, maybe it should be a voice modulator the entire time, because I can't imagine. I don't know. I don't know if just getting past the Ben Affleck thing. Regardless if you like him or hate him or whatever, it's just, I've said this many times before. The minute he was cast, I think he's actually too popular for the role. And if you want to get where I'm coming from, I always felt like they should have cast an unknown, or because I thought Batman, as much of a Batman fan as I am, I just felt like the role didn't need a famous actor. I thought Batman, just fucking seeing Batman and Superman would be enough. The way Wolverine, Hugh Jackman was cast. Wolverine was just having the fucking movie was enough, and it made a star out of Hugh Jackman. And that's what I from the beginning, I always wanted to see someone young, someone I didn't know at all. Because I didn't actually know Christian Bale until American Psycho. And then, no, I take that back. When he was cast as Batman, I went out and rented American Psycho, and I was like, fuck! Yeah, this is fucking Bruce Wayne. This is perfect. This dude. And then I started watching his other movies, and I'm like, God damn, this dude is like a different person every time. Like, you don't, like, little things when he rages out, he gets in this, like, sometimes typical Bale-ish type of thing, but, anyways. But then when Ben Affleck was cast, I was like, I love Daredevil. For reals. I actually love Daredevil. I've said this many times before, and I know a lot of people jumping on me are disliking my videos and shit, my video, are people that probably haven't been with me through the long run or whatever, have heard my explanations about this. Google, just or search my videos, especially when Ben Affleck was cast. I was shocked, but I was just like, look, let me give you my thoughts on all this. What was I talking about? Anyways, no, I just always felt like if they're relaunching the franchise altogether, you already have a young actor in Cavill, okay, and I always felt like if you're really just restarting this franchise, just go back, have a young Batman, meet a young Superman, and fucking 14 years from now, we'll be watching these two actors doing some sort of futuristic movie or whatever, like Days of Future Past or whatever. Like, that's what I always felt would have been the best thing, because I always felt Batman, the name, character of Batman versus Super is enough to sell the whole fucking movie. Like, it's enough. I just always felt that was the most practical way. Never take a story from Frank Miller. But I mean, from the beginning, the franchise for me, I've been very skeptical because I didn't like Man of Steel, and I'm not a big fan of Zack Snyder's storytelling. I got a little bit more positive when they got the Oscar screenwriter or whatever on board to fix some things up. But just Zack Snyder just takes everything from Frank Miller. That's the biggest problem with me. One of the biggest problems. And I think Frank Miller, a lot of people won't get where I'm coming from because they always just think that The Dark Knight Rises is like, oh, fucking The Dark Knight Returns. It's just like, oh, it's the pinnacle. Yes, That was at that time. It reinvented things, but if you really look at the way Frank Miller sees Batman, just fucking pick up an issue of All-Star Batman and Robin. Just read through that and you tell me you're not worried. Dark Knight Returns Part 2, just tell me you're not worried about some of that shit. Like, that shit, the moment I found out that Snyder had lunch with Frank Miller to consult about Batman, I was with Scott Snyder on the fact that he originally just wanted to do a Man of Steel sequel first and then bring in Batman, but I know his hand got forced and the studio was like, no, fuck this shit. Man of Steel did not do as well as we needed it to. We need to bring fucking Batman back like now, fucking sap. So and I know I'm even gonna get comments about this. You're like, no, you're fucking wrong. No. Nah, you know what? I guarantee to you that I've been following these stories a lot longer than a lot of you guys are commenting you have. In fact, go visit the official The Dark Knight Rises community on Facebook. I'm an admin there. You can tell them you're looking for me and shit. I've been there, yeah. I've been following these stories for a long time. That's one of the biggest reasons I've always been concerned about it, and yeah. But anyways, now I feel better. I was feeling a little bit sad because I got this one email, a few emails, and one message that people were really, he followed me for a while, and he was really disappointed, really sad that only three out of the big four reactors were into this trailer. So I wasn't, but you know, if you go now, I feel better though, because it made me a little sad because I felt like I let down some of my fans or subscribers or whatever. But if you look back now looking back at this, I gave it right down the middle basically. I was like, I love parts of it now, and I see that I actually did like the Batman thing. It's just fucking the derpy face of. Like, that was not... And even on my community right now, they're showing pictures, like, comparing the two of Batman from the comics and the Snyder one and Ben Affleck. I'm like, come on, man. That's like night and day. Like, I see, in the comic one, I see a cold-cut, brooding, like, almost brooding. Like, there's some fucked up shit going on in his head right now. He is plotting. Ben Affleck one, I just see derp. And even one of my subscribers, he said the same goddamn thing. So, come on, man. Cut me some slack, I guess. I don't care. Whatever. You know what? I'm looking at it right now. Nah, like, I now looking in detail, I can kind of get what some of you are saying. Like, you can see some intensity from Ben Affleck. I don't know. But you can kind of, he just looks sad though. He looks like his dog died and shit. Like, I know you guys are gonna get mad, or some of you will, but he looks like he did something wrong in grade school and the teacher is scolding his ass and saying she's about to call his mom, and his mom's coming and the dad's bringing the belt. That's how his face looks right there. Just like I had a kid I was taking care of, a baby kid, like 2-3 years old, that was took a shit on the floor yesterday because he's toilet training, and he just took a huge dump on the floor. And even when we were yelling at him and screaming at him or whatever, even he didn't have, it's like he was just like intense, still thinking, but just like, all right. So that's exactly the face here. He looks like a grade schooler getting scolded right now. Yeah. But through all this, so all you fucking fanboys out there, don't fucking stop typing right now. Just stop typing, please. Listen, through all this, there is one point I'm going to say, is I just realized about 15 minutes ago that, and I'm confessing this out loud, like I said, I'm not a Nolanite, not a Marvel, whatever, fuck all that shit. I just like good stories. And you know what? I'll be honest, I did not like the Dark Knight trailer, the first one. The very first one that came, not the teaser one with the symbol, but the one that came out after that. In the beginning, I had my doubt when I saw the Joker turn like that, and they ended it. I was like, what? Like, I was just like, like, I really, like, had to think about that for, like, a day or two. I was just like, and then I was like, hey, what the fuck? Like, they didn't improve Batman's voice or anything. I was just like, ooh, some of this looks kind of weird or what. Like, it was not fitting at that time. All right? But it sat with me for a while, and then once that second trailer hit, ooh, shit, it was over at that point. I was like, okay, I'm with it with Batman. I'm with the new Joker, the Batman, all of it. I was just like, okay, this is gonna be good. Dun, 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 dun. Same deal with Bane, The Dark Knight Rises. When I first initially saw that trailer, I was just like, I was hyped already after TDK, but I was hyped, but I'm like, I can't be that hyped, you know? So I had my doubts, and Anne Hathaway as well. I'm like, ooh, shit, what the fuck? No way, she's gonna be whack or whatever. So, we'll see, guys. That's all I can say. You know, like it or not, I'm just being honest, all right? Not biased, honest. That's the only way I could be. So, if you like what you saw, please hit like. Just like button on. If you don't like it, you can dislike it too. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm just cool with the people that want to chat with me about it. The realists. My realists. I'd rather have 10,000, 11,000 subscribers that are the realists for me than a bunch of fucking than 20,000, 25,000 sheeple that are just liking and they'll never watch another video of mine again. I really don't care. That's what I mean when I'm talking about the Red Dreaded Nation. We rise together. Alright guys, I have no intro anymore, so bye.